Hello, I'm Bill Bricks, and what a year it was in 2013. After 10 years, it was the end of an era on The X Factor, with the judges going their separate ways. Gary, Sharon and Louis have promised to stay in touch, although not on social media. That's because Sharon thinks Facebook is what she flips through at a plastic surgeon's. I'll have that one. Despite a bad year for his show, Simon Cowell landed an £8.3 million deal that made him the highest paid entertainer in the UK. That's just his personal telly money. That figure goes up massively when you add in record, royalties, books, and of course his lucrative Page 3 work. Whatever happens, he'll come back up smelling of roses next year. At least that's his plan if he ever manages to get Cheryl back on the show. Little Prince George came into the world. Halfway through his christening ceremony, the Archbishop said, "Someone's done a poo," as one dropped down Prince Philip's trouser leg and he kicked it under the font. Yep, the young George will want for nothing his entire life, except hair. George is now third in line to the throne, although a carefully placed roller skate near the top of the stairs when Grandad is babysitting could move him up the list. From royalty to the twerking class, Smiley Virus caused outrage at the VMAs when she had the audacity to grow up. In her defence, she's a young lady with a lot to learn. Yeah, she's got to learn twinking, twunking, twenking. I mean, don't even get me started on twanking. George Michael finally became middle of the road when he randomly threw himself out of a moving car on the M1. That's what I like about George, forever reinventing himself. Today I'm going to be a stuntman. After 53 years, TV Centre finally closed its doors. There are plans to redevelop the site. The famous Central Donut will be revamped. Yeah, Mary Berry is filling it with custard and adding a cherry glaze. Nice. All that's left now for staff are happy memories of their hugely inflated redundancy packages. Former PM Mrs Thatcher died. At the end of the day, people will judge the Iron Lady on what she leaves behind. Mark and Carol Thatcher. So, badly. Her famous quote, "This lady's not for turning," is the main reason she failed 23 driving tests. The Pope resigned this year. The whip round for the President was quite well organised, but then Catholics do practice for that sort of thing. Boybander Keane Egan won I'm a Celebrity. And he couldn't leave those Westlife days behind him, could he? Every time he visited the overflowing dunny, he'd find himself sitting on a stool. I've been Bill Bricks. Happy New Year.